Hello students. In the last class already we discussed regarding the preparation and properties of ether. So preparation properties of alcohol, phenol and ether we have completed. But today we are going to discuss very important thing, that is how can you test alcohol, phenol, ether chemically. What are the chemical tests? What are the distinction between alcohol, phenol and ether? Let us discuss. Which test is shown by alcohol, which test is not shown by phenol, like this we will discuss. So first let us start from alcohol. Alcohol first important test is litmus. Litmus test, either red or blue. Litmus test means generally negative test. A negative test means it has no action with litmus paper. So alcohol generally neutral to litmus, very important, neutral to litmus. Second, that alcohol, if you take any alcohol, it reacts with sodium metal, produce salt and hydrogen gas. As it produces hydrogen gas, that if you test the presence of hydrogen gas, then using that burning stick, then you can identify the formation of hydrogen gas. So this is your one test of alcohol. Then Lucas test. Lucas test is your anhydrous zinc chloride and concentrated HCl. This is called Lucas reagent. But remember, already you know that tertiary alcohol with Lucas reagent gives immediate turbidity. Immediate turbidity is obtained for the tertiary alcohol. If you use tertiary alcohol and Lucas reagent, immediate turbidity, observe, because tertiary alcohol is more reactive. Then secondary alcohol, that Lucas reagent, turbidity obtained after 5 to 10 minutes. That means the result obtained after 5 to 10 minutes. That means slow. That secondary alcohol towards reaction towards Lucas reagent is slow. And primary alcohol, turbidity obtained on heating. That means it indicates the reactivity is tertiary greater than secondary greater than primary. This order. So this is a very important observation of the alcohol towards Lucas reagent or Lucas test. Then number 4, alcohol. Any alcohol with ammonium seric nitrate, result is red color, red PPT. Any alcohol with ammonium seric nitrate or seric ammonium nitrate, if what red precipitate, red color is obtained, indicate the presence of alcohol. Fifth one is, that is hydrophobic test. That is hydrophobic test. Hydrophobic test generally use that sodium hydroxide and iodine. then followed by your hydrophobic test. The reagent is sodium hydroxide iodine. It results formation of NaOI. This sodium hypoiodide. This it produces sodium hypoiodide, which acts as the oxidizing agent. Here what happens? Here, which alcohol gives hydrophobic test? Alcohol having 3 beta hydrogen atoms. Alcohol having 3 beta hydrogen atoms gives hydrophobic test. So that alcohol, suppose CH2OH. Here beta having 3 beta hydrogen atoms, when reacts with NaOH and iodine, then followed by hydrolysis, the product is that CHI3 plus sodium formate. This is yellow precipitate, obtained as yellow precipitate. So the alcohol which gives hydrophobic test, that means yellow precipitate is obtained. That indicates the presence of 3 beta hydrogen atom in the alcohol. Which alcohol will not give? If you see, suppose CH3, CH2, CH2OH, that is propanol. It will not give. It will not give the hydrophobic test because it has how many? 2 beta. It should have 3 beta. That alcohol should contain 3 beta hydrogen atom will give the hydrophobic test. So that yellow precipitate of hydroform will be obtained. So one propanol will not give, but ethanol will give. Methanol will not give. Methanol also. Methanol plus NaOH and iodine, no change. No yellow precipitate is obtained. So methanol will not give hydrophobic test. So alcohol having 3 beta hydrogen atom gives hydrophobic test. So this is important regarding the distinction, which alcohol give hydrophobic test, which alcohol will not give. Methanol will not give hydrophobic test, but ethanol will give hydrophobic test. And your propanol will not give, but 1 propanol, 2 propanol will give. If you take 2 propanol, it gives hydrophobic test. It gives hydrophobic test, same result, that yellow precipitate is formed. So this is the very important hydrophobic test, steric ammonium nitrate test, Lucas test, sodium metal test, Litmus test. So these are very important distinction of the part. Another test also you can remember, Victor-Mayer test. Victor-Mayer test. In Victor-Mayer test, generally we are using what? That phosphorus and iodine followed by sodium nitrate, then followed by sodium hydroxide. If you add this Victor-Mayer reagent, this is your Victor-Mayer reagent, phosphorus, iodine, sodium nitrate and NaOH, your tertiary alcohol gives a red color and secondary alcohol gives blue color and primary alcohol colorless, no change, no result is obtained. If it is a tertiary alcohol, then in Victor-Mayer test gives red color, secondary alcohol blue color, but primary alcohol no change in color. That is also one important test of alcohol. Victor-Mayer test, Lucas test, hydrophobic test, steric ammonium test, like this. So this is regarding the test of alcohol. Then test of phenol. Phenol can be tested. One important test of phenol is that perichlorate test. In ferric chloride test, what happens if you take phenol, PHOH with neutral ferric chloride, it gives one complex that Fe PHO whole 6 whole bracket 3 plus 3 minus this. Okay, PHO whole 6 3 minus, this complex produced, it is violet color, it has violet color, indicate the presence of phenol. Any phenolic compound when reacts with ferric chloride produce violet color. So that indicates that the compound is phenolic compound or phenol. That is one important test of phenol, that is ferric chloride test. Then other test of phenol is coupling reaction. Coupling reaction. If you do coupling reaction taking phenol, suppose phenol, this is phenol, react with BDC, N2 plus Cl minus, this is BDC, already know, benzene diazoxide chloride, this is your phenol. Then result is one orange dye is produced. This is orange dye, the result is like this, orange. This is orange dye. Orange color dye is produced. That indicates the presence of phenol. Presence of phenol can be identified by this. This is called coupling reaction, formation of azo dye. This is called azo dye. Azo dye, different types of azo dye, but this type of dye having OH group has orange color. That's why indicate the presence of phenol. Coupling reaction. BDC, action with BDC. So, phenol, another important, phenol generally does not give this test. If you take phenol with sodium bicarbonate, no reaction. That is very important, that phenol does not give test, but all carboxylic acid, although it is acid, phenol does not react with sodium bicarbonate because it is a weak acid. As it is weak acid, does not give sodium bicarbonate test. No CO2 gas is produced. No CO2 gas is produced. That indicates it is also phenol. But phenol with that blue litmus becomes red. As phenol is acidic, as phenol is acid, so it reacts with blue litmus, changes to red. That is also one important test of phenol. So what are the important tests of phenol? Phenol gives ferric chloride test, and phenol gives also coupling reaction. But other this reaction not shown by phenol, that Lucas test and your hydrophobic test will not be shown. So this is very important, that identification or chemical test of phenol. Then about ether, if you do, ether can be identified. Ether can be identified by very common important test, that is Fegel test. Test name is Fegel test. This test mainly is a mixture of that cupric acetate and benzidine. Mixture of cupric acetate cupric acetate and benzene will be mixed. When the solution will added to ether, and then when the solution will be heated, it gives that blue color. It gives result is blue color. If it is ether, then gives blue color. So this is one important test of ether specific. Ether can be directly tested using Fehling's test. In Fehling's test, what happens? Cupric acetate and benzene solution will be added. Then when the solution will be heated, result will be blue color, indicate the presence of ether. So these are very important test of what? Phenol, alcohol, different types of alcohol. I can distinguish primary, secondary, tertiary alcohol. So now we will discuss that which reaction will not be shown and which reaction will be shown by alcohol and phenol. We will discuss this thing. Okay, so write down this thing, complete it, then we will start another. Okay, that CH2 double bond CH and OH, if you are that Lucas reagent, no result. Vinyl alcohol does not give Lucas test because it has resonance. So due to resonance, the CO bond gets double bond character. It cannot be, the OH group cannot be replaced by Cl minus. That's why it does not give Lucas reagent test. But allyl alcohol, if you see allyl alcohol, that CH2 double bond CH2OH, it gives with Lucas reagent, gives turbidity. It gives turbidity because this can be substituted by Cl minus. That's why allyl chloride gives Lucas test, but vinyl chloride does not. Phenol does not give Lucas test. Phenol does not give, if you are Lucas reagent, no turbidity is produced. No turbidity. Here no turbidity. No turbidity is obtained. That's why it is very important difference between phenol and alcohol. Then that if you take cyclic compound, suppose any cyclic alcohol, this alcohol, Lucas reagent will give turbidity. Turbidity is obtained. Cyclohexanol, this is called cyclohexanol. Cyclohexanol gives Lucas reagent test because here OH can be replaced by Cl. So this is very important difference between alcohol, that primary alcohol, secondary alcohol, tertiary alcohol, phenol, and for example benzyl alcohol. If you take, it is also one aromatic alcohol, CH2OH. If you are Lucas reagent, it gives turbidity. It gives turbidity. The positive test, this is positive test. It gives the result. Does not gives. It gives. Vinyl does not give. So a particular test you can use that to know the what. That Lucas test reagent. Now, which alcohol will give, which alcohol does not give. That a very important test between the alcohol is that hydrophobic test. By hydrophobic test, we can say whether alcohol has 3 beta hydrogen atom or not. If alcohol has 3 beta hydrogen atom, it gives hydrophobic test. So this is a very important distinction between alcohol, in between different alcohols, phenols, and ether also. Ether, for test of ether is specific, Ether can be also tested by different tests by using reduction method, hydrolysis method. Also you can use. Suppose one ether ROR dash, if undergo it reduction, suppose hydrolysis, if you do hydrolysis, then produce two types of alcohol, OH and here that ROH. You can do that conjugative test, successive test. You can do that when ether will hydrolyze, produce two types of alcohol. When you test this alcohol, we can know the presence of what? Ether. When ether undergo hydrolysis, produce two types of alcohol. Which alcohol give hydrogen test, which alcohol will not give hydrogen test, also we can do further. So this is not direct test. Ether cannot test directly, only Fagle's test, that when Fagle's test, if it is ether, gives blue color. But other that indirect test of ether can be done by hydrolysis method. So this is regarding the test of alcohol, phenol and ether. You practice more to know the distinction between alcohol, phenol and ether. Very important to remember, phenol does not give sodium bicarbonate test. Although it is acid, we know all acids reacts with sodium bicarbonate producing CO2 gas, but phenol as is a weak acid cannot react sodium bicarbonate. So this is a very important test of which test will be shown, which test will not be shown. You have to remember or individually about alcohol, about phenol and ether. Okay, thank you all.